guys. Welcome to the Sorry Mom Tattooing and Fine Arts podcast. Alongside with me is Ollie, Oslanier Cuba, and Rachel Wright. Ollie's Instagram is Ink by Ollie, and Rachel's is cooty.doo.tattoo.
So lame.
Tell us about that. How did that happen? Let everybody know how your name came about.
It was a nickname whenever I was a child. And it feels weird whenever people say it to me.
Call you Cootie?
When they call me Cootie or Cootie Bug, it's awkward.
But you changed your name.
Yeah,
to...
I don't know why I did it.
Why'd you do it? Just something like you wanted to connect with?
Yeah, I felt like it was cool.
No, I thought it was more like a grounding thing, like it grounded you to have that. I don't know.
Yep. Maybe that too, yeah.
Yeah, Instagram names are pretty weird. It's hard to choose an Instagram name. I don't know how many times you
Ollie,
said.
how did you come up with your name?
I don't know. I just have 1,000 names. And then when I came here, you start to call me Ollie. Mm-hmm. And then I put like Ink by Ollie.
But Ollie is not your real name, right?
No, that's a weird name.
What's your real name?
Oslanier. That's my name. So
Oslanier. To people that don't know.
Yeah, I think my mom was high when she put me that name.
I think it's very unique.
Yeah,
I think it's a very unique name.
What about you?
So my name is David, of course, and in Spanish you say davi. You don't say the D. So I cut the D off, and I cut the D off, and now it's just davi. I like it better. It's a little bit more unique than David. Mm-hmm. David's too serious. It doesn't go with me. I'm not that serious.
Yeah, David.
Yeah. So I want to start off a little bit and just kind of introducing you guys, but not just y'all's names, but also like backstories. Of course, I know Rachel's backstory from the beginning of tattooing. Yeah. Not too far back, but we're gonna dive in there. So Rachel, how did you get into art, and like how did all this start for you?
I got really into anime.
At what age?
I was 13.
13?
First, it was Kingdom Hearts. I really liked Kingdom Hearts, and I had a crush on one of the main characters. And I was so obsessed with him that I just started drawing him.
I don't think I ever played it, man. Most of the video games that I played since I was a kid was like racing games, like modified your own car.
Twisted Metal.
I played a little bit of Twisted Metal, but you couldn't modify your car, so I really wasn't into it, you know? And then from there, you went on from drawing that into taking it more serious. Did you do art in school?
Yeah. I went to high school and junior high in New Jersey, and they had a really
with Pauly D?
Pauly D was not at my high school.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm upset about it. But we had a good art program at my high school. All my art teachers were really nice. And
you kind of just took it more serious as you were there, or was it still more of a hobby for you?
No. I think ever since I started, I was never good in school. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I started drawing, I was like, oh, I'm actually good at something. So that's why I started taking it serious.
Yeah. Did you, so you went to school in New Jersey, and then you ended up moving back to Southeast Texas?
Yeah.
How old were you when you moved back? After high school?
I was 19.
Okay. And then because I met you were working, when I first met you were working at Painting with the Twist. Mm-hmm.
I was working with
So
Kate.
how did that happen when you moved back? Did you immediately started working there, or?
No, I started working I started painting houses outside. Like
exterior?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was too hot. So then I moved to CVS, and I worked there for 5 years. It was absolutely awful.
Damn. Yeah.
I hated it.
I think I told you the stories about, I don't know if I could talk about it, but I fuck it. I had a buddy who worked there, and they robbed the fuck out of CVS all the time.
You were probably there too.
I was waiting outside. I was picking him up. I was like, dude, I'll pick you up if you give me like a cologne. And he did. Yeah, it was like the smaller bottles, but they still sold colognes there for a minute.
They like to steal the cologne a lot.
I don't know how that comes with, like, who thought of that? Like, yo, we should sell colognes here.
Yeah.
But it works for them. And I mean, I guess we were smelling good as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So you worked at CVS, and then from there
Then I went to Painting with a Twist.
how'd you get that job?
I just interviewed for it.
You didn't know anybody there?
I didn't know anyone. Oh, well, my husband knew the owner's wife,
Gotcha.
but I don't know if that had any leeway in me getting the job.
Yeah.
I
Did you go straight into a manager position or nah?
No, I tried teaching, and then I had a really bad experience. Let me tell you about it.
Let's hear it.
So I had a bachelorette party for one of my first jobs at Painting with a Twist, and I got on stage, and the ladies were being kind of rude to me, and they said that this wasn't how it normally goes. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm not fun. And the one lady left early, and the lady that had the bachelorette party, it was her wedding, said she apologized to me and stuff, but after that, I was done teaching.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It was bad.
Damn. So you were there for how many years?
5, I think.
5.
Yeah.
And this is before I met you. So, well, that was the beginning of you at Painting with a Twist. I don't think I knew you. Maybe I've heard of you before, but you kind of really wasn't on the radar, I guess you could say. 'Cause, you know, I was already in my own career, but then you decided to contact me about getting tattooed.
Yeah.
When you contacted me about getting tattooed, did you have an idea that you wanted to get into tattooing or no?
No, not really.
No.
I just wanted to get tattooed.
Okay, and then we did your shoulder.
I had already had an apprenticeship prior, and it didn't work out. So then I was like, I'm done with tattooing. But I still wanted to get tattooed.
Was this before or after Painting with a Twist?
Before.
Before Painting with a Twist?
Oh, yeah, I left that out of the story, I guess.
So when you moved back from New Jersey, you went to an apprenticeship.
I went painting houses, and
Yeah.
then I went to CVS. And while I was working at CVS,
Oh shit!
I had an apprenticeship.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So and this is where I think I could start kind of bouncing back and forth with you about how I met you, because you got tattooed on your shoulder, and then from there you went on, and I think we did. What we do after that?
The next one I think was my handpiece, and I
Really?
didn't have enough tattoos to get that, but I did it anyways.
Yeah. Damn, I thought you were gonna like tap out on me when I first started on your hand.
No, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, she did great compared to the others.
But
that
when
I've
I
done.
got the hand tattoo, I did want an apprenticeship.
Okay, you were.
So I was
you were
really
looking
trying to
into it.
impress.
Yeah.
I was trying to be like super tough.
Dude, she took that so well. I think it was like maybe I would say like 4.5 hours, maybe
Yeah.
5 on a hand, all over the knuckles and everything. And dude, just nothing. I was like, maybe I could do my hands, but my hands are so skinny. I don't think I could. Not yet. I don't know. I gotta work them out. Something. But so from there, I can't clearly remember how long after we did your hand that you had reached out, because I think we still did that crystal.
Yeah. No, we did this one.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Okay, the
unicorn
unicorn
horn.
with the berries. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then after that, did you reach out about an apprenticeship?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was after the unicorn horn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I remember that I think I told you like I already had Josh at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So Josh was already my
was
apprentice
very
there, and
upset.
he's my first apprentice, and he was with me, throughout by the time that you got to work with him as well. But we were together for a while, and before he moved off, I wanted to say that because it would have sounded like he was dead or something. So I just wanted to make that clear. He didn't die. He just moved out northwest. Can't clearly remember what I told you, but I was just like, damn, like she's such a dope ass artist. I had already seen your work. And I was just like, yo, if I could just teach her how to tattoo, the artwork is going to just catch up with that. And it's going to, it's going to create a monster basically. And,
I'm still trying to get there.
yeah. I mean, shit, you're doing great. And with all that time, you know, I think a few months went by after that before I actually
Yeah,
contacted you
you told
about.
me you were gonna open your own shop, and I was like, damn, that's gonna take forever. And then,
Yeah.
like maybe 3 weeks later, you messaged me and you were like, hey, you want to go out to dinner? And I was like, oh shit, it's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, dude, it happened so fast for me too. It was one of those. I think we were during COVID, or like barely getting out of like that shutdown from COVID, and I went out to a bar, uh, and I met one of my buddies there that I haven't seen in a while, and he owns a lot of like local businesses. He rents out, you know, a few spots also, and that's whenever he had brought the idea up about opening up a shop. He's like, "When are you gonna open it up?" I was like, "Never really thought about it," you know, and you know, everything started coming to me, and he showed me the place, and I was just like imagining everything, and then, you know, of course, like I wanted to help people out also and start their career off, and that's how that started.
Yeah.
So, you know, shit, you came in and we started building a shop together.
Mhm.
That was the thing. Rachel's been there since day one of Sorry
Of the
Mom.
new shop.
Yeah, of the new shop. Yeah, this is our second location here, and this is our merch room that we're filming on. But damn, so that started it off. Any time during your apprenticeship did you think like you were gonna quit or like you couldn't handle
No,
it? No,
never.
this is completely no plan B's. It was just straight.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Damn.
I did always want to be a famous painter, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. You could be a famous tattoo artist.
I'm trying.
Yeah. It takes time. Ollie, how about you? How'd your background start off? Like, when was the first time that you really just were inspired? Like, you looked at tattooing and you were like, I want to do that.
Oh shit! This is gonna be a long podcast.
You can make it short. I'm sure we'll bring it back up in later episodes.
So, I came from a poor family.
In Cuba.
Yeah, in Cuba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Born and
in
raised,
Cuba.
right? Born and
Yeah,
raised in
born
Cuba.
and raised. So I used to paint when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go with some schools about paintings, but we have like. Espera, déjame
You
contar.
good?
¿Cómo se dice que hay muy malos profesores que los cambian mucho?
You didn't have reliable professors.
Reliable?
You reliable, yeah. Reliable is like just if I came in to teach you one day and I didn't show up again for another 2 weeks, you know, it's like it's not a good
Oh, yeah.
teacher.
A lot quick. You know, we
Yeah.
never have a good teachers. So I say, why not I do something I like it?
Yeah.
It don't happen the same to me. So I meet some friends. They used to make tattoos.
Okay.
Just
Out of their house, or did they work at a
yeah,
studio?
in the house.
Just messing
Yeah,
around
tattoo-
with a tattoo
Yeah,
machine.
tattoo in Cuba is illegal. It's
Oh,
illegal.
okay.
Yeah.
Because they want to tax it, or what do they want
Yeah,
to
you
do?
don't pay taxes. They don't have like shops like
They don't have,
I don't know FK irons. I don't know some
Supplies,
place
none of that.
supplies that they can you can buy the stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And then you don't pay to the government, and they don't want you make tattoos.
Gotcha, because they're not getting their cut, you know? Yeah. Damn, I feel like Texas is a little bit on the Wild West side. Like, you know, you could really be off the grid if you wanted to and not ever pay taxes. You just can't have a credit card or buy shit, you know? You can't get a car loan if you don't pay taxes here. So at the end of the day, I mean, if you're paying everything, you know, cash, then you're okay. But from there, you know, you started, your friends had a tattoo machine, and did you start tattooing them, or how did that happen?
Yeah, I used to work for the government because my family can give me the money for get my tattoo kit
Yeah.
for beginning. I used to work a lot.
Yeah.
I don't finish my school because of that.
And that was high school or college?
No, I finished the high school.
You did?
Then I get informatic.
Yeah.
and then I don't finish informatic.
You don't finish it
No, I don't finish.
because
I was
education was
disappointed.
bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Got you.
Also, the military service is obligated.
Hmm.
Then I spent like 1 year and a half
In the military?
military. Yeah, and then when I finish, I started working for the government, like for 2 years.
Hmm.
2 years, and then I saved the money for buy my first kid.
Tattoo kit.
Yeah.
While you were in the
kid.
military, did you take any pictures?
No.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
man,
never-
I
didn't
want to
even
see you
know.
in a fucking little helmet, dude. You look like you remember in the movie Bug's Life
Yeah.
where they put the helmet on the little ant? I don't know. I mean, I'm a little guy myself, but I think that would be fucking hilarious to see pictures of you like with a big
Yeah, I
ass
think, I
machine
think I
gun.
have some pictures.
I
can
want to
show
see
you.
those.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome, man. That's a good
weird.
memory too,
Yeah,
though.
you can show the picture. And,
Yeah, I
and
wanna
you say
see the
that that's
pictures.
not Ollie.
Oh
For sure.
no shit! You don't want me to put the other picture up? No, but man, so with the military money, which they didn't pay
No,
you that
they
good.
don't pay you.
They don't pay you?
They just pay you like 50 bucks Cuban money.
What does that transfer over to American money? 50.
Right now it's no $1.
Really?
Oh
No,
my
no,
God.
no.
What can you buy with that?
In the past,
Yeah.
I think it was like $2.
Okay, so they
Yeah,
would
that time
they would pay
is-
you weekly or every 2 weeks?
No, 1 month. In the month,
Like
the
$1
final
a month?
yeah, they give you like
What
$2.
the fuck,
$2.
Whoa.
dude? I don't know, bro. Like $1 a month. Fuck,
Yeah,
talk about being
that's-
broke.
That's a long history. Yeah.
Yeah, so you bought your tattoo kit, and then from there you just started tattooing friends, or how'd that?
Yeah, I have one friend. They used to teach me, but they never tell me, hey, this needle is for lining, this needle is for shading. This
Oh.
one. They just give me a place that I can make my tattoos, but I
They didn't really help you out,
Yeah,
guide
they
you in
never
any
helped
way
me.
at all. Did they know more than you did at the time,
yeah
and they didn't even teach you?
yeah they never teach me.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
guess-
I get my friends. You start with your friends. You get
Yeah.
some small pieces. So, but I remember right now, I have one friend. They have the lining work of a rose, and they want the shading.
Now they want the shading.
Yeah. No. In that time.
Oh, in that time.
Yeah, he want the shading, and I
Mhm.
say, why not? I used to make lining work. Why not make shading?
You try shading out for your
try
first
the
time.
shading.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, let's go. And this guy, he never told me that you use a different needle for the shading. So I made the whole shading with a lining
Oh
needle.
my god! Talking about tearing some fucking flesh.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't they just tell you?
Right now, I don't know.
You don't know?
How did you come across meeting Yanni? Because, I mean, I hired Yanni. She just showed up at the shop and, she showed me
Showed
her
up on our
work.
doorstep
Yeah,
when
she
we
showed
took
showed
her
up on
in.
our doorstep like a kitten
Like a
or like
baby.
Harry Potter,
Which, by the way, David's never seen.
Man, fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
You set yourself up.
I watched a little bit of Harry Potter, but I just know that he showed up at the doorstep in a basket with a scar on his forehead.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, I do know. And so she showed up, and a few months later, she said, "Hey, got my brother that wants to come in." She never said anything about you before then. But how did you meet her in Cuba?
So my father
Uh-huh.
started a relationship with his mother.
Oh, with Yanni's mom.
Yeah, but Yanni is used to work in, it's Cuba. It's not the States, but we have like some. It's kind of States. But it
Gotcha.
used to be in Matanzas, is the name.
Oh, like towns.
Yeah,
you
the
had different towns. Yeah.
Yeah. And she used to work in, I don't remember the name, Ciego de Avila, I think is the name.
Yeah.
And then when my father started the relationship, she moved to Matanzas.
Gotcha.
And then I don't was working anymore
Military.
guy.
Oh
with
no,
the
that
guy.
was after the military. You were already with these kids.
After.
Okay, gotcha.
But
So
I
you weren't working with them. You were by yourself already.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was by myself,
Mhm.
and tattooing my friend, some clients,
Yeah.
and then I meet Johnny.
Because of the relationship
Yeah,
with her
the
father.
relationship. Yeah, and
Yeah,
she
gotcha,
have in their own house. We made the studio, and we
Yeah.
started working.
That's the thing I didn't know until you started working at the shop that Yanni had her private studio.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she had like two.
Yeah, at the beginning was a house.
It was just a
Was
house.
just a house.
Cause it's like 3 stories, right?
No, at the beginning was a rent.
Oh,
she
she
paid
rented
a
it.
rent, and we have like one room with 2 beds, and we used to work in that place.
Oh shit.
Then she buy a house.
Yanni
with
bought it?
3 floors. Yeah,
Jesus
3 floors, and then in the first floor, we made the studio.
Damn, what a hard worker. Yeah, I was so shocked that she wanted to work at a studio after coming here. And then when she told me that, I was like, damn, well, maybe she just wants to build herself up and open up her own. But we've talked plenty of times, and she's always said, like, she's like, I know how much it takes to run a studio. She's like, I never want to do it again. And I was like, well, thank you for that. In Cuba, building social media is a little bit tougher than building it here in the States, would you say?
Yeah, it's kind of the same. You need to do the same, but just you don't have the full internet, and
gotcha.
they have more problems. The
Yeah.
connection that is really a problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, you just redid your whole entire social media.
Yeah. You
Right?
need to
Oh yeah,
read
you
that.
deleted the whole thing.
How'd that happen? Like, I mean, why'd you do that?
Oh, right now create a new one because I feel like I have I was reading about the
The algorithm?
yeah,
The algorithm?
and if you have like some fake accounts, so that works like you make a post and they show you not the 100% of your followers. They show you shows small portion of your followers.
Oh, a small
And then
percentage
if,
of it. Yeah.
if they make a reaction, they still like show the other ones,
Yeah, Rachel,
The
how do you deal with like the algorithm, with posting, or do you not really care about
On what?
on all social platforms? Like if somebody who's watching this, another artist, some people get down on that on social media. They'll get not so many views or not so many likes on something that they think is they're really proud of. What kind of advice would you give somebody on social
Well,
media?
on Instagram, I don't do anything because the algorithm is fucked. So I just post just as a portfolio, basically.
Yeah.
TikTok, I feel like is my biggest platform, but I haven't posted on there in months.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean Instagram. I mean you could still be a creator on there, like actually have to do more physical things, but I feel like with TikTok, like you kind of have to act a little bit. I think it's cool. Some people think it's like some people think it's cringy.
It is cringy.
I thought it was really cringy at first. Like I saw kids at fucking Sonic dancing, and I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, I've deleted some videos that I'm just like, I can't even watch it. I can't let other people watch it.
I think all depends on the social media you are focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what helps me with social media, because I'm a fucking idiot on there, I like the fact that I don't take it serious.
You post funny stuff.
Some people like always put all their social media in such a like box that it just feels like, like fake. Like they're trying to, like the first impression kind of thing. Like,
I feel like I've done that too.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll go and clean my social media sometimes, just for presentation. But sometimes I'm like, man, this is fucking boring. Like I feel, and I feel like I'm pretty true to social media, whether I post about personal things or other stuff. I feel like I'm always talking how I would normally talk here, and there's like no, acting, no changing. Yeah, I don't wear no mask on there. I just kind of let it hang out. Yeah. And it's cringy sometimes. I'll be like, why the fuck do you do that? I'm like, well, that's how I felt at the time. So fuck it. But
we never finished Ollie's story though about
Oh.
how he got to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And then we made the decision to sell the house and came here. We threw the all Mexico,
Because
Guatemala.
there's a thing where like I've always heard that Cubans could just step foot in American soil and there's some kind of treaty or something to where they could get an opportunity if their background is cleared to get their citizenship, correct?
They have a law. ¿Se dice así?
Yeah, law.
They have a law. If you stay here
Okay.
for 1 year and 1 day, they give you the residence,
Residency.
but you need to entry to the United States like a legal form.
Oh, so you have to come illegally, but once you step in American soil, then they'll give you your residency after a year and 1 day.
Yeah, if you came legally in 1 year and 1 day, you get the residence.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
if you came illegally,
Yeah.
you are asking for a political asylum.
Asylum, yeah.
Yeah, asylum.
You're running away from a country, basically.
Yeah,
your
when
your
country,
fear for
yeah.
your life. Gotcha.
Yeah, we
Uh,
was protesting.
Yeah.
And then the reason we came here asking for asylum.
Asylum. Yeah, yeah.
Asylum,
Yeah, I remember when Yanni told me that her brother was coming into the States and that she was sending money and she was really worried because you were at the border. And of course, you had to cross illegal, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's tough. I mean, I've heard stories, people walking through deserts and stuff like that. But, anyways,
yeah, she
uh,
came first. I was in Miami,
Mhm.
and then I talked with you.
yeah.
You told me I have a spot right here, and
Yeah.
then I moved. I don't think about that.
My main thing, bro, like, you know, helping Yanni out and how cool she's been and how loyal she's been with the shop. When she told me that, you know, she wanted to be with her family, dude, I you know, kind of felt like Dr. Phil there. And I was like, you know, I need to fucking step in and help the situation because she was here alone and you were in Miami alone. So if I could, you know, help put you guys together, you know, that's beautiful. So that's why I went ahead and I was like, yeah, man, like, you know, I know it would be something that would help the shop out and also, you know, just helping another fellow tattooer, you know, start their career in the United States. You know, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So how was it tattooing my girl today?
Oh, yeah, I tattooed David's girlfriend today. We had the discussion of how it feels weird to say girlfriend.
Fuck. Here we go.
It should be like a little, because you guys have been together for so long.
It is the same.
But anyway,
so-
it was, no, I mean, if you want to go ahead,
That's fine.
you can.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. That was a good jab.
It was good. Yeah. Katie has very good tattoo skin.
She really does.
She does. It just like soaks up the ink.
Yeah, I kind of been sleeping on that.
Yeah.
When I tattooed that kind of ladybug on her thigh, it was just super buttery, and I'm like, why haven't I not tattooed her whole body yet?
Yeah.
But I still feel the same way like everybody else does. Like, kind of like I haven't really like
You haven't
peaked yet.
Yeah, you haven't gotten there to where
I don't
you want
think-
to put your art on
Fuck.
your spouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done a few of them, and of course I did one whenever we first met, and then I did that ladybug. I think that was the last thing we did.
That was the first thing I ever saw
Oh
you
no, we did
tattoo
her
on
arm, and then I don't want to talk about that one.
I saw that one.
That looks like shit.
That one. You could cover that really easy though.
Yeah.
It's so old and light.
Yeah.
The ladybug was in conventions or was
No,
it
we
shop?
did that one at the shop. I did it for I think it was her birthday, or I think it was her birthday one year.
Yeah.
So we did that one.
That's a nice gift.
It was it's a well, I'd say cheap gift for me, but you know, at the end of the day, it was still
It takes a lot of labor.
yeah, it takes a
does.
lot. It takes a lot to do those things, especially on
It
your
wasn't a
spouse.
little ladybug. It
No.
was, a thigh piece.
She tried to get me to do 2 sessions. I was like, nope, you sit here and you're gonna take.
That's
this
what
whole
she
thing.
said. I asked her, I was like, so how long, like, how much do you want to do? And she was like, well, I don't know, because every time David tattoos me, it's like 8+ hours. And I was
Yeah.
like, girl, I am not doing 8+ hours.
Yeah,
Oh, sit for 8 hours.
I can't even sit for 8 hours. I mean, fuck. I do like maybe
4.
4 is,
nah.
For me.
is my
Yeah.
my top, yeah.
If I really push it, I could do. My neck took 6.
Okay.
That was on the neck too. So I think my average is about 5.5, 6. Once I
Yeah.
hit 5 hours, I'm already like, fuck this. Like I don't even want to be here anymore. Everything's annoying. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I'm at 4.
it's done. And
Or even 2.
at that time, Bactine wasn't even a thing yet. So like there wasn't like spraying anything. But last piece that I got done was by Carlo, and I haven't. At the time, I didn't ask for Bactine at all.
Yeah.
And when I did, no, I did. I asked once, and
Carlo wouldn't
he did one
Yeah,
spray
he
on the
won't
napkin,
even-
and then he just rubbed it raw. And I was like, all right, appreciate that, bro. That helps. Yeah, fucking sucks. And then he blasted my whole elbow. Yeah, that sucked too. But we still need to get back in there and do that. But her skin was good. She didn't. Who asked for the second session? Did she or you?
I think it was established that there would be 2 sessions.
Yeah, that
I don't
was.
think. I mean, me personally, I don't like to tattoo for that long.
Yeah, I mean,
And I know that
it's-
nobody likes to sit for that long. And
I
know Katie.
I think every tattooer that sits for more than like 5 hours is kind of like, fuck, dude, this sucks. Like it really does. People think that we're just sitting in a chair and, it's not hard work, but your
Yeah.
brain is constantly working
yeah.
in your back and, everything else. Sometimes I'll tattoo like at an angle. Like I tattooed that, the fallen angel, and I had to be like sideways the whole time. And like even
On the
my head,
chest.
I would like turn upright and I would feel dizzy.
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's tough. I don't think even me now, been doing it in September, it'll be 13 years. I don't even like this, to tattoo more than probably about 6 hours now.
How did you get into tattooing, David?
That's a long story.
Well, let's just shorten it a little bit.
So, man, I'm excited to watch tonight's fights. I don't know if you guys even care about that.
I don't.
Yeah. You don't even know who the fuck they are. Anyways, Sean O'Malley's fighting some other guy I don't like either. But
Okay.
I'm
Who's he
looking
fighting?
forward to it. It's Aljamain Sterling.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
What's your bed?
Talking to the mic.
What's your bed?
What's my
Yeah, the
Who wins out of the
fighters,
two?
Who wins for you?
Man, just Aljamain Sterling. Like I said, I'm gonna state some facts that you guys don't even give a fuck about. But
Go ahead, say
Aljamain
them.
Sterling is just one of those guys that I feel like not cheated his way, but he got kicked in the head by another guy, and it turned out to be they disqualified the other guy, and he got the victory. So I feel like he won by accident. So he shouldn't be there, but he became a champion, and then now he's just trying to keep that up. Of course, you're a champion, you got to defend it, right? I just don't like the guy by the way he started winning, but I mean, he seemed like he's straightened up and he's good. He's a good fighter. Sean O'Malley's been around for a while too. Everybody says he's kind of like babied by Dana White. They pick his fights to where they know he's gonna win. So I don't know. I think this is gonna be his real test. Do I see Sean O'Malley winning? If it stays on the feet, yes. But Sterling is a really good wrestler. So
I'm a good wrestler.
you are?
Yeah.
I've seen you do the worm before. That's about it.
Where did you see me do the worm?
I have videos of everybody dancing. One day I'm going to put all them together and just have a blast with it. Just a good
You have
old-
videos of me?
Hell yeah.
No.
Fuck yeah. At the
From
old
when?
shop. When we had the Christmas party.
Did I dance that
Fuck
night?
yeah, you were
you
dancing,
dance
dude.
a lot.
I danced a lot?
Do you not remember that?
You dance a lot, and one point you say,
You hear my jaw?
I did.
You say like, I can't follow your steps.
got hit.
I go home.
Oh yeah, yeah. Y'all were doing like choreographed dancing, and I didn't know how to do it, and
Yes.
I'm not coordinated enough to learn.
Yeah,
So
remember you say, I can't follow your steps. I go
and I
home.
said, I'm going home. I'm out of here.
How do you guys like to, like, if somebody, let's say I'm just a client that just came across y'all's social media and I wanted to book an appointment. I know everybody's different. What's the correct way or the way that you like to book appointments?
Just send me a DM.
Through Instagram? Yeah. Do you do email also or no?
No,
No, just straight
Straight.
Instagram. Is that your main source and Facebook too or no?
Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. So if you guys want to get tattooed by Miss Cooty.doo.Tattoo, go ahead and send her a DM on Facebook or Instagram. What about you, Ollie? How do you like
Yeah,
to
it
book?
works the same way.
The same way?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Because I know I like to do emails because I just go to one place, I also like emails too because I just send all my information right off the bat. So there's any question that you need to add, you know, it's all there. I send you a complete form and everything. So, you know, questions at all. And I feel like it kind of helps me kind of, you know, if somebody is bargain hunting, you know, and you got some people that are just looking for a price, then I could kind of shut them down right off the bat. And not necessarily shut them down. It's just be straight up with them, you know, that way nobody's
Yeah,
time's getting wasted.
I used to send a form too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I interact with the person.
Yeah.
And we figure it out. She sent me the reference, but the form is playing all the way.
Yeah, and that's what I like too. It's like if somebody responds back, then they already read all that. If they want to go through with it, then hey, we're good. But most, you know, I'd say probably out of 10 people, maybe about 5 right back, you know, just because of how far I'm booked out or, you know, the pricing. They don't really realize, you know, once you get into a different level of artwork, how, you know, how expensive it really is. It's a lot.
He's on another level.
No. Fuck you, Rachel. Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Okay.
no more drinks for Rachel.
For sure.
She's from here on out. She's just gonna start shitting on me from.
No, I meant it.
Yeah, no, I mean, fuck. I've been doing this for 13 years,
Yeah.
you know. So, but yeah, man. So this is our first episode of our podcast, and I just want to thank you guys for being here. Whether you're watching it at home, listening, haven't even really thought about putting it on Spotify yet, but I know I can. So where people, if you're on the road, you know, they could listen to it. If you're watching on YouTube, which you most likely are, I appreciate you guys for being here. Call Seth. Let's go.
I already texted him. He's playing Baldur's Gate.
The fuck is that?
Oh yeah, that's
it's a
good
new
one.
game
that's
that
the
came
one I
out.
told you.
Oh yeah, you're.
I
Not
told her
doing
about
it.
it too.
Three? Baldur's Gate 3?
The new one.
Like few videos in TikTok.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like...
It looks hard.
No, it's kind of World of Warcraft, and then you need to spend a lot of time we don't have, you know?
Yeah.
Never really got into those strategy games. They seem cool, you know.
It's like a
That's
RPG.
or RPG.
It's an RPG.
Yeah, I feel like I suffer from like severe anxiety from fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So I
can
stopped
see
playing it.
why.
It's
Yeah,
been
but that one is a open world. And
open.
then you have your own
And it's like turn-based. So
character, and then you
Yeah,
need to...
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite recently with my son, and it feels cool because like I get to like, you know, lead him to victory.
Yeah.
And also
that's
help him
cool.
with his skills, because when we first started playing like 2 weeks ago, he was just like worried about like the big guns and like you really couldn't kill people. So now, you know, I'm kind of helping him like, hey, make sure your health is always good. You know, I don't know. I'm very competitive in
but
anything that I do.
The good thing about the Warzone or Fortnite is it's a short game. Like
It's shorter game
30
and they're a little bit
30 minutes.
slower. Like the mechanics are a little bit slower than Call of Duty. Call of Duty is so fucking fast,
Yeah,
dude.
but
It
if you
sucks.
play like World of Warcraft, Baldur's Gate, you need to spend your...
I try to
all
play.
your
If
time.
you want to be that good player, you need to spend...
It's like reading a
all
book,
day
huh? You like
somewhere.
you really have to stay there.
Yeah, you need to stay
Yeah.
there, level up, and then
Yeah.
you get more skills. And then
Yeah.
if you go to kill somebody in PvP, when you
Player
fight with
versus
another
player?
Player versus
Yeah.
player. I
You-
feel like
you need to be
if
good.
like if I remember we had talked about getting the Harry Potter game and we were all gonna play it. I was really excited for that, just so we could all play together and it'll be
No.
more of a slower paced game.
Nope.
But they didn't even do the.
They might though.
If they
Yeah,
do, I'm jumping on it.
eventually,
Yeah,
I
if they
think
do-
they made it.
I hope I get to use my same character.
Did you get to build your own character?
Yeah.
If
Like
they-
like accessories and all?
Yeah, you get to
Damn,
build their
that's
like
cool.
facial
But if
features.
they put the multiplayer, I will kill you.
You'll kill me?
Yeah.
Ollie's is savage on video games. He told me about whenever he was playing Rust. Was it
Oh, the
Rust?
Rust? Yeah.
And he
used
trusted somebody and then they betrayed you.
Yeah, I used to run naked with a stone in my hand,
Yeah.
killing people.
And then what happened?
I have a...
You-
¿Cómo se dice que tienes una regla? A rule?
You got a rule?
I have
Yeah.
a rule. If you are a good person in the real life, you need to be a bad person in video games.
So, and then you told me the other day that you were playing and you were being nice. Somebody saved you from dying. And then you turned around And killed him.
Yeah, yeah. But was because I helped like 100 times the people and they killed me.
So you just decided to.
Yeah.
Ollie, what the fuck is this?
That's a Bugatti.
That's a Bugatti. You run more faster to throw the cancer.
Bro, I feel like it's like fucking Elon Musk's vape. Don't mind if I do.
It's really strong.
Sí, está claro. You need to run that podcast.
Oh, damn.
I told you it was strong.
I feel like it fried my insides, man.
That's the Bugatti.
Jesus
made it
Christ.
look like
We're not sponsored.
You made like looks like you smoke weed.
Damn, I feel lightheaded as fuck.
Yeah.
That's real deal.
I hit it earlier and I was like, whoa. And Ollie just like walked off with it, but he left me back there and I was like, oh my
But you
God.
told me it was good.
It tasted
You
good.
lied to me.
No, it is good. I like it.
Damn,
But yeah.
fucking crazy. Yeah, talking about games and being a good person in games, I don't know. When I say I'm competitive in games, I'm not like competitive with my against my friends. I'm competitive with myself. Like I want to, be good. That's just one thing that I have with me. I just always try to be best that I can, and it's kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. But yeah, I'm gonna try hard. I'm a sweaty.
Yeah.
I don't quit.
I think that depends of your personality.
Yeah.
That don't only works in the games. I think that is for your day to day.
I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it. Yeah. So
All right. You can clip that in
you ready?
for our outro.
Should we do another outro?
We can do another one.
How about you say it? Because I started it.
All right.
Yeah, you could try.
So this has been the Sorry Mom Pod. Thank you, Ollie, for coming on my podcast. Thank you, David, for coming
You
on
can't
my
say
podcast.
Sorry Mom because there's an actual Sorry Mom pod already. So just Sorry Mom
Okay.
Tattooing and Fine Arts podcast.
Okay, so this has been the Sorry Mom Tattooing and Fine Arts Pod. Thank you, Ollie, for coming on my pod. Thank you, David.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was blessed.
I appreciate you guys, and we're looking forward to making more of these, and hopefully we can make it happen for you guys. So thank y'all so much for watching. Till the next time.
I already did my little wave. Did y'all wave or nothing?
Oh,
Rachel is drunk.
Please keep that vape one in going.
Yeah. That was real.
That was real.
Yeah, we know. He was like, literally sounded like that. I did not expect that from you. Just like,
Director, technician.
The fucking balls.
Jamie.
See Jamie. Shout out Jamie.